Hello everybody, it's John Glougie, one of the portfolio managers at IA Private Wealth here again. And first and foremost, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. I hope the holidays treated you very well. 'Twas the season to have a very happy holiday season, but 'tis the season to get back to work. So let's start looking forward to 2025 already. As we look forward to 2025, specifically in January, normally we're full of ambition at this point in time. And this slide probably resonates with a lot of people. I'm going to get back to the gym. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to get on top of my finances. These are very common themes in January, sometimes February. By March, April, we've done our taxes, and these sort of ambitions have dwindled away while we look forward to the summer. So let's take this opportunity to really think about some of the actionable things we can look at today in January. So the very first thing we can look at in 2025 is technically to look back at 2024. As many I'm sure are aware, we have an RRSP deadline approaching within the next few months. And this deadline is our chance to look back at our taxable situation in 2024 and determine whether or not we want to make any additional RRSP contributions. This is also a good time for us to maybe sit down with our investment advisors or our portfolio managers and discuss not only our goals from the previous year to see if we've accomplished them, but our goals that we'd like to accomplish on a go-forward basis, whether it's in 2025 or the years beyond. And lastly, it's also not a bad time to review our budget to see how much we'd like to set aside in things like RSPs, tax-free savings accounts, our ESPs, first home savings accounts, all the acronyms. Good time to do this right now. So again, the first thing we can consider is our RRSP contributions that we can make and still apply to our 2024 taxable situation. For everybody out there watching this video, just know the RRSP deadline is March 3rd of this year. Now again, I say deadline, and we refuse to call this RRSP season because nobody's getting an RRSP tag and walking around hunting RRSPs. There is simply just a deadline out there, March 3rd, that allows us to put additional money into our RRSPs to offset our taxable situation from the previous year. Please don't make your RRSP contributions on March 2nd. This gives us lots of time to go ahead and think about these decisions and make these decisions prior to the March 3rd deadline. But again, we're not necessarily just offsetting income from 2024. Maybe you had a larger taxable capital gain in 2024, the sale of a rental property or the sale of a stock, which resulted in a capital gain. This can create an additional tax bill for us, and the RRSP deadline allows us to take this into consideration as well as our income to make sure that we're doing the best possible we can. So once we've accounted for all of our retroactive RRSP contributions, we can begin looking forward again and making sure that we're maxing out other accounts such as tax-free savings accounts. And for everybody, just know the TFSA contribution limit for 2025 will once again be $7,000. If you have those accounts with us, you can expect emails to remind you that we will be making these contributions either on your behalf or reminding you to make these contributions on your own. In addition to your tax-free savings account contributions for 2025, this is also an opportunity for you to use any unused tax-free savings account contribution room from years previous, as well as replenish any TFSA withdrawals that you may have taken out in the previous years. In addition to your tax-free savings account contributions, if you are still saving for your first home, this is another opportunity to put more money into your first home savings account. Remember, you can do this at any time during the year and up to $8,000 per year into your first home savings account to get you tax deductions, as well as to help beef up that down payment you may be saving for. So while it's good to understand that this is the time of year to reflect on our RRSP contributions, plan for our tax-free savings account contributions, first home savings account contributions, all of these things are sort of intertwined with our goals. So while we're still feeling ambitious here in January, now is the best time to not only look back at the goals we've set previously, but to address our goals on a go-forward basis. First thing we can do is go back and say, were there any goals that we wanted to accomplish in 2024, and find out whether or not we've accomplished them. We can also look at our goals on a medium to long-term basis and say maybe we didn't have a goal that we were going to cross off the list in 2024, but we were still working towards a longer-term goal. How close did we get, or how on track were we through 2024, and how on track will we be in 2025 for those medium to long-term goals? So as you can probably tell, we are all back to the office here at Luft Financial, and now is as good a time as any if you want to come in and get your meeting booked with us to start your annual review process, start planning for the New Year's. Come in and start talking to us. We're all back to work. We've all had our holiday cheer, and it's time to get back to work.